ne agahane arelo na bontsha ne no okay hane maybe this information it ikaba some ikaba relate le batho ba bangwe but this time IEC ne batlile ba re planets kore ba re planets bona ke le EFF ka mo Pretoria North ka ne. So my assignment is to manage 7 voting stations. That's my project at this time, 2024. From the people to the food to the law to processing to every little thing you would hear. That's my responsibility. Ne? Grant. Sharp. I grant. So my student there have a place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Bukawat Gore, the votes determined on Monday and Tuesday, which were special votes. Now, special votes dirala during the morning until all day, based on the appointments about. Some of them are high. Rokumi virugo. Banaba skolo by lady resen baba one. One or are kono banali footprint. Then sharp. No that. Tuesday afternoon, ATS was Gitiwaga more. The voting station. Hertzana Gamodarni, which Arakra status Monday and Tuesday. How about Rekamola wrote the introducer, remitted the presiding officers, and then read the TVs? Was it? I know it's a good idea. That's an Gamola. Voting station, I'm a Tomanziluko town hall. Zana town hall, right? I already say the guy, oh, if I task Gillian, Rawizra Makala Alite, if I'm Kupela or to no Tata. Before 5, then before the station of first everything. We want you to be there. Herisila all the boxes. Cool. Next voting station, Danimela. Little lady. That's what I get like. But no sharp. So solo, no problem. Sharp. For the trigger, no tata fighters. We are Rachel the beer. More these voting stations so reveal sharp. And except one, Mubarake, North Angeles. So it was library before, but converted to North Angeles. So the PO wasn't there. So the deputy PO was there. That's another dimension. So the guy had a couple of on a PO, but a PO at them are a deputy who they sister guy. Kabiko go bait, I know this type of process. The couple of one come the Narabomo get. Oh, hey, little mangling, hey, while you go on a pew, the little second was her name, man, sister Cora Coupe. Okay, sharp. What's the Coppola? The Coppola states later on the day before the trial, the corners bandits or corners submit because I know that the principals are the okay, Lemon. Get official. Hey, Okonali, I'm not a Fari political party state, says Kandori. Oh, that's a year on Artabo, Shaprata Marago. 5 to 5. Collect 5 to 5. Yeah, with this voting station. That's it. PO or PO. I fight as killing. No, but no, I know you guys. No problem. Great. So what? Wait until Eric until Osaka Bailey, then give finally final number. No. Girls, by a man. You can't give the political party the stats. Hey, what? Says can't work now. We can't get the stats beyond. So every hour we must report how many people came in to the voting station. So every hour we must report from the opening until the closing. That's the statistics or how many people voted in that hour. Doesn't matter how many people. So we can compare people who came and the ballots inside. They must match. Grand. So find out all this girls but are from other voting stations could not. And then this PO, presiding officer, Zaile Wanda Park, Bama place on Peter North. So they know too much more than the PO. And then but they learn. The group of girls, kid friends, then this PO Abami. So you see one or Baba group OE1. Never gang up against this lady. Oh, grand I fell a monaratsam. So, well. I fell I know 5 minutes. But science we got science or no. Pila here. These people here, they were sent to target the EFF. literally. They were saying, part of their training, or when the fighters say this, jump. When the fighters say this, bona fight like hell. So the mistake here IEC is to prepare people for the votings, weeks towards the elections, like 2-3 weeks fairly towards the election. They train them based on the voting processes, but they didn't train them in terms of counting, applying the law, applying the objections, applying whenever the political parties demanded objections. What do you do? Whenever there was a decision in other political parties to be involved, party agents to be involved in the process, that's the part they didn't train them on. And then in a voting station, there's so-called the presiding officer. If there's a decision or a box a signal, what political parties need to take a stand and vote for what needs to be done as part of advising, because of the vote sale, gets the political parties say. IEC is there to manage that part. Hey. Shabu vote 9 o'clock. But no, 9 o'clock or tomorrow level or okay. Aren't my students were high, they've done that job. Then return the veteran by more so they can count because banal concentration more better, and then balaba months but balabil arswabe. But arswab. So other students were no student commands. But then so you find a EFF in 4 party agents per voting station. Sharp. Meaning every voting station is only 4, except other settings. But the big major voting station is only 4. So I said we can't have 4 of you more. Sharp. We'd rather have 2, but 2 ever on the other side. Unless ruler another counting station, then we'll involve you on another counting station. So 2 government, 2 government. Sharp. So every time how is a party agent? Kimisaka a document appendix 3. The PO accept that appendix 3. Sharp. Not knowing Hori. 2 weeks before, May, 2 weeks before, around about 17, the CEO of IEC changed that appendix document. Ari, this is not acceptable. What's acceptable? Appendix 9. They created another document. Complete. It was never introduced to us. Even on the sessions, say IEC, they didn't introduce that. Fine. Wrong number 1. Wrong number 2, during the voting process. So for national, because you're in South Africa, you can vote for any national, meaning they must give you 1. You are eligible to get a national ballot. So if you're in a province, but let's say you're in Gauteng, Mare, Oku, what, therefore you get another 4 provincial ballots. Now, if you're in this region, you're supposed to be Moyon, which is Swine or Ekurlen or what. Therefore, you get another ballot. But if you're not in that region, you don't get this. And if you're not in that province, you don't get the provincial. You only receive national. So, national. So, IEC official says, because you're not in a district or region or province, therefore you don't vote. That's the loss. Because of bad, you don't get to vote. Call, fighter, flop, okay. We've got 80 people, another our vote is because of they are from other provinces and they are from other region. But our vote.